Hi, I'm Jay, the happy colorist, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I need to apologize if you hear any sniffling or coughing. I'm still pretty sick. The early flu called me, I don't know why. But I had to do this video, get up from my sick bed, do this video for you. Because I just received the newest book by Katz. Autumn is my favorite color. You might remember in my last biggest haul I showed her book series, which is called über Salatsonaten und Mondscheinkatzen. It's the book with dark outline. Oh, wait, let me show you. This one. And I have all three of them. They're this endless book, basically, where you can flip the pages and they just continue one big coloring page. And this is her newest book, fittingly just released for autumn. She already put a lot of goodies in my package again. These, little cutouts of scenes from her books with varying thickness. This is pretty thick already, but like the thick paper you'd find in a coloring book. Oh, look at this. This is a super nice Halloween page. I'd say I color it for Halloween, but I'd never get done. If I start now, maybe for next year Halloween. And then she also put in some, really big, thick cardstock. This is actually, I already had this for my last. This is from, I think, the third Salatsonaten book. It's my favorite picture, so I'm super glad to have a duplicate. It's with the little sheeps. I don't know. They're so sweet. And I think this is from the autumn book, and she just wrote me a super sweet message. So I don't know if you know, but autumn is indeed my favorite season. So of course I had this book. And before you get super excited about it, let me just preface this with that Yen, unfortunately, at the moment is sold out of these. You can generally get all her books in her Etsy store, which I will link below. But this one is already sold out. I got one of the last copies. I got super lucky. But she is reprinting those, so her book will be back in her Etsy shop shortly, I hope. And if you see a picture in here that you really like, then she also sells PDFs of her of the pictures in the book. I don't know if of all of them, but most of them, I'd say. So this is the book. You can already tell the autumn theme. It's very, very thick, which is because it's printed on pretty thick paper. It has about 28-ish pages. I counted them myself, so I hope I'm not too off. And the most fabulous thing about this book is that it is like a what's the English term? Block? I don't know. It folds up, so that you don't have the binding on the left side, which is super good for me because I'm left-handed, and in books, especially books that are tighter bound, I do have problems coloring. So there's no binding here that will annoy you. So let's flip through the book. This is the books. This book belongs to page, and you can already see this wonderful autumn theme. And like the last book, or the Mondscheinsonaten books, I imagine being colored all in pastel and mostly pastel pink. And here I can already see the the dark reds, the greens, the yellows. And you can tell that the style is a bit different than her last books. She continues to have a bit bigger spaces, not as intricate. And it is super whimsical and super, it's still a bit, spacey, in that there are some shapes that might be otherworldly, but mostly it doesn't need to be. Like this one A super sweet squirrel. Oh, look at this one. Looks like a bit like a flying bunny. I'm so happy about this because I loved her, like the flora and fauna centric pages in her other 3 books. So this is so good for me. And look at this, another flying bunny. And if you like to color mushrooms, then this is certainly the book for you. And here we have a little girl in little bunny slippers. Look at this, with a fantastical creature on her top, on her head. I really like this mixture between elements of the picture that you can recognize and then some otherworldly pictures. I love this one with all the, just imagine this as a, you know, night light or nighttime with all the little lamps here. And a little owl, I think. Or maybe it's a... I don't think it's an owl, it doesn't have a beak. Well, it's super sweet. And these look a bit like buttons. Aha, but this could be an owl. And another girl with a leaf scarf. And all the pumpkins. It's just wonderful. The paper is very, very thick, so I have to be careful not to. It feels like I'm always skipping a page, but I don't. As you can see, most of the pictures are in portrait. Little fairy house. And another one. Pumpkin on top. I think this is one of my favorites too. Look at the little apple toy here. Oh, and a little hedgehog. Oh, I didn't see him before. Oh, he's so sweet. Now come a couple of pages that you can use as test pages, or if you just want to doodle a bit or color just one piece at a time, with all kinds of pumpkins and leaves. It's a bit like in the Johanna Basford books. She has those pages too, and they're super good to just try out color combinations for the different elements in the book. Another house and another owl bird type of thing, type of creature. It's I love these pictures. You know, you look at them and you find even more things the more you look at them. This is some kind of cake, and then some fruits and a little snake. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's so cute. An umbrella hanging here. Well, this autumn, I suppose. So autumn rains are our thing. And I think this is my favorite picture. With the little girl and the cat. And the little ghosts here. And this is, you know, again, like make it a nighttime picture, maybe with a galaxy background. And I just, the cat is so precious. So of course it's my favorite picture in the book. Little squashling. And something's cooking on his head. This looks like a little mouse. More ghosts. And this is, well, you'll be busy a lot, or for a long time with this page. And Another cat. I always spot them. And again, another very busy page with lots of mushrooms. So again, if you like to color mushrooms, hi Efi. I know you do, for example. Then this is the page for you. And this is again has a bit bigger spaces. It's not as intricate. Just wonderful leaves here. Can color. I mean, you don't have to color this in an autumn scheme. I mean, these can be, you know, dark green jungle leaves, and this looks like a succulent. Another girl. It's long hair. Another house, fairy house, and another girl. I love that there are so many girls in here, and this is me during autumn. You know, having a cocoa, coming home to have a hot cocoa. And we come up to the last picture in the book with the little space guy looking down in the abyss. This is a bit, again, you know, reminiscent of her other books. Very spacey. And then we have a page about her 3 previous books. As I said, über Salatsonaten und Mondscheinkatzen 1, 2 und 3. If you want to see those, just go back to, I think, part 3 of my haul. I flipped through them there, or Misa of Momimo has also, I think, flipped through for all of them on her channel. And this is the last page. You can also color this in if you wanted to. And of course I got it signed by Jen. Thank you very, very much for that. Yeah. And this is the end of the book. So, if autumn and whimsical illustrations are your thing, I can highly recommend this. I hope Jen is able to get it reprinted soon. So keep an eye on her Etsy, or just go and buy the single pictures as PDF if you want to. Thank you very much for watching, and I apologize again for my creaky voice, which luckily helped through the video. Yeah, because I'm a bit sick, my video output has suffered a bit. I hope I can show a haul, including this book and a couple of others I have coming soonish, but we'll have to see. For now, I hope you are all well and not caught the flu already as I have, and you have a super good day or evening or whenever you watch this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye!